Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lady Starfire, and today I want to talk to you about cemeteries. Now yes, I did a video about cemeteries some years back, but I feel like it bears repeating, maybe a little more detail, especially after us talking about spells and rituals and things like that. I want to really make sure that you understand that cemeteries are not a place to go and do spells and rituals. It's not a place to carry a Ouija board. You know, for the most part, your loved ones and all of that, their spirits are not out at that cemetery. There's a body buried in the ground. Spirit's been gone. Been gone. Most of what might hang out there is going to maybe be some nasty spirits that are trapped or something. All of them may not be nasty, but whatever is there is something that's trapped for some reason. Maybe they were killed on that property before it was actually a cemetery. Maybe they are guardians of that ground to try to help keep away people that just want to destroy property. I've seen cemeteries with all the satanic graffiti and all kinds of things. And, it's just really horrible because it is supposed to be a place where people lay their loved ones' bodies to rest and where they like to come and feel like they're closer to them. But it's not a place to go and do rituals and stuff. Most of the time it's illegal anyway. You can't carry blades onto, state parks and things like that. And most of the time cemeteries, they don't really want you doing all that either. And the majority of them, it is illegal to be there at night. Okay? So anytime after dark, you're not supposed to be out there. Carrying a Ouija board, whether it's made on paper or an actual board, out to a cemetery is asking for trouble. Ouija boards are dangerous anyway. Most of the time, whatever comes through is a demon anyway. It's not grandma or grandpa or whoever, okay? Most of the time it's a demon. You stand the risk of something following you home. If you don't know what you're doing leaving a cemetery, if you have mental illness of any kind, depression, all that kind of stuff, you leave yourself wide open for things to follow you home and start creating havoc in your house. So, not only are we being disrespectful by going out there and doing these sorts of things, it's dangerous. I know. I've had to go cleanse some cemeteries before where people have been out there doing things they weren't supposed to and had left some portals open, and therefore there was a lot of rather nasty things out there that I had the fun job of trying to clean up along with certain coven members. I made the mistake of one coven member not really realizing that she had the depression issues that she did to that degree, caused some things to follow us home, which luckily are not really home, but follow us. I saw them coming and we got them stopped. But if you don't really know what you're doing and you're not paying enough attention, it can be dangerous. And the next thing you know, you've got crap going on in your house. And some of these things can hurt you. So be careful. Don't be at a cemetery unless you have a reason to. If you've got a loved one's grave out there that you want to go visit and put flowers on or something like that, that's great. You're doing genealogy research and you want to go out, finding headstones and all that kind of stuff for that, great. It is not a place for magical workings. It just really is not. People think, ooh, it's all macabre and scary and whatever. Yeah, it can be scary, but it's not the place for it. If you need to do a ritual, do it in your home, in a spare bedroom, your living room, your backyard, whatever, okay? Have you a space. Maybe a friend lives out in the country where you've got plenty of room, or you've got a small tree grove or something. whatever works for you is fine as long as you're on property where it's okay for you to be doing it. I've had many people come in to my store with the horror stories of things that have gone wrong, either because they were going out to cemeteries or maybe they had a friend that was out there and doing things they weren't supposed to, and so now they're trying to get help. Um, I've had it happen several times, and I keep telling people, stop. You know, it's not a place to go and let's go get drunk and see how many spirits we can see, or go whatever your choice is for an altered state of mind. Uh, it's just not good. It leaves you open to possession and stuff, because there are things hanging around out there that are just looking for a new body, and unless you're wanting to give up yours, I would suggest you stay out of it. Okay, so just stay out of the cemeteries unless you're doing the right thing. Um, it is not a playground. It just really, really isn't. Now, they can be really neat, especially old ones, to go and read the old tombstones and stuff like that, because they used to do some very different types of things back then on them. And so, yeah, that can be really, really cool to do. So use them for the right reason, but let's stay out of there as far as doing spell work, rituals, divination, and such, okay? So I hope this helps you to understand this. If you would, please share my video with somebody that might can use it. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that you know of maybe that need to hear this information. Click the buttons down there, click the like button. Clicking all these things don't cost you anything, but they do help me out, quite a bit. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for those that have bought me a coffee. And if you're interested, the link is in the description down below. So until the next time, everyone, safe and happy magical workings, and blessed be.